Nivea cream.
I think it's because my mom used to call it Nivea.
In Greek,
The
Nivea.
crema, Nivea.
Try it.
She also used to call it Ajax.
Zax, we have that too.
Yeah.
What did you just look at the...
How was I supposed to do it? How was I supposed to
swipe? You don't,
I don't know that you're supposed to swipe, but I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Hold on. Watch. You saw me do this, and you see how nice
I didn't want to put my whole dirty ass finger in your cream.
This is how you know my father's in construction. The fact that you just fucked up the foundation of it, I flipped my shit.
You see how she treats me?
Μάθε κάτι.
Do you see how she treats me?
Μάθε κάτι, μυαλό άντρα.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
What is this for your hands?
Yes.
I'm gonna put it on my hands. Okay, so you put it on your hands. Okay, just cream. It's just cream.
It's just very nice.
It's that. Oh, it's that Nivea smell. Oh, I love this smell.
This is like.
Oh, this takes me back.
Do you know that there's like a? Is it like a Chanel cream or something like that, where it's just like one ingredient different from this, and it's like a very rare flower. It's like a Parisian flower oil that they put in it, and then they charge like $1 billion more.
It's just the Nivea.
It's literally this.
This is great. I love the smell. I miss the smell. I haven't smelled this in a while.
It's nice. It's like it reminds me of like the women in my life.
Yes, exactly. It's bringing me back to my. It's really bringing me back to my mom. Yeah.
Oh.
It's giving me that memory.
Not nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Nivea. It's Nivea.
Nivea.
It is Nivea. Okay. Well, this is not sponsored by Nivea, so I don't know why the hell you keep posting that.
They should though. This is why I have such nice hands.
I thought that was makeup. I thought it was like a.
Do you want to try makeup?
Well, I was talking to my friend, and they were like, "I think men should start wearing makeup."
I think they
and
should.
I did a photo shoot once where they did makeup on me. They like thickened my eyebrows, and they put on some.
They thickened your eyebrows.
Well, they put something in my eyebrows.
Yours are already so full.
Yeah, so they made them like even fuller. I know. I look like almost like a ventriloquist doll.
Yeah, when they try to do that to me, I'm like, no. They look like they're caterpillars about to walk off. I'm like, they don't need anything.
Yeah, they were definitely like, they felt like they were like AI on my face. It definitely was giving that vibe. Yeah. But it looked good, and like whatever the foundation, I don't know what the hell they did to me, but it looked good. I just did it, and I was like, oh, I looked very good. And then throughout the day, I noticed people looking at me and being like, oh, and I'm like, oh. So I think I want to start doing makeup.
You should come over. We'll have a slumber party, and I'll show you.
You show me? You'll show me? I don't think I want you to show. I don't want to be looking like you.
Why? You don't think I'm pretty, Gus? You know what? Good.
I'd like to phone a friend for that question.
Gus, come on. If you were straight.
If I was straight, can I tell you the truth? If I was straight, you would never even look my way. Can I tell you that? That's the problem, is I would be like, oh, she's so fucking hot. What a hot girl. I love hot women.
You don't know that. You don't know my type. I don't have a type.
I don't know your type,
I don't have a type.
but I would be like, oh my God, fuck yeah, this fucking yeah.
I give good men chances, and you're handsome and rugged. And look at you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Just because.
Also, I want to point out.
So this is
it didn't start with you're handsome or you're hot.
Something?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut in.
Yeah.
Christina, you're so full of shit. It's hilarious.
I'm not full of shit.
Oh, please.
Other than Gus being short.
Yeah.
And that is my thing. I'm a heightist. Okay, but I have dated short men. Gus is very attractive.
I agree.
Do the fish back there want to weigh in too?
I'm serious. Other than you being short.
Do you know what's interesting? It's so, you know what? I have to tell you about the short thing. I have really, because I have been going to a lot of, because I'm recently single, so I've been going to a lot of environments.
We all know, the whole world knows you're single.
Right.
You've been
actually,
out.
no, because I get
out.
no, because I get messages all the time asking me like, what happened to the Americanaki? And I'm like, listen, we gotta let him go.
Gus, I was in Greece, and someone was like, oh, Christina, you do this, and they're like, oh, you also work with Gus, and they're like, what happened to his boyfriend? I was like, I am not.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
You didn't say that. You didn't tell me that.
I forgot to tell you that. I was like,
that true?
I am not. Yes, 100%. I was like, I am not weighing in on this. I was like, he's fine. We said goodbye to him. And I just pivoted.
That is so crazy. People want to know. People see. People want to know. You were the one like everyone knows you're single. People want to know, baby.
Oh no, I meant it like because you've been a hoe.
Oh, I have been a hoe. But I've been in a lot of environments where there's been a lot of gay men recently.
Right.
And it obviously, because I was in a relationship for 5 years, it's brought up a lot of the same things that I was, like a lot of the same like mental stuff that you go through when you're single. And it's bringing up a lot of that stuff. And I've like worked through, it's funny because I'll be like, oh, I used to be like that and now I'm not like that anymore. And I like that growth. And then there's other things where I'm like, oh man, I am exactly the same person. Woo, I am still self-conscious about this. And I've been really, as I've gotten older, okay, now going back to the short thing.
Yeah.
So I was never self-conscious about my height. I always really liked my height because I thought it fit my energy really well because I was always like, rah, as a kid. So, and now as an adult. And so, like, I had a high school teacher that was like, Gus, I had you freshman year and you were at a 12. And then I thought by senior year, you would go down to like maybe a 7. But you went to a 15/20. And I was like, that's very true. That's very accurate. And so I liked my height. And now that I'm getting older and I'm in these spaces, I realize that the height thing is an issue. It genuinely is an issue.
It really shouldn't be. It's like
it really is.
It's just society that has put that on us.
No,
And I'm like,
100%.
I'm aware of it, right? Like I've gone out with guys that are like my height or a little, like I know like my vain thing is the height, but I'm also aware that like if you're shorter and you could carry on, how you doing?
Yeah, because that's why my friend Marcello.
I've always been self-conscious about being like too tall, the Amazonian woman.
You are Amazonian.
I am Amazon. I'm like, you see these thighs?
They're thighs.
They're thighs.
Thick thighs.
They're thick thighs.
Thick thighs don't
Thick-
lie.
thick thighs.
I have thick thighs too. But okay, this is why I'm happy for my friend Marcello, who's on SNL now, because
good
he's a
for you,
short
Marcello.
king, and everyone loves him. Everyone thinks he's super hot, and I'm like, he's doing things for the short community that you guys don't understand. This is gonna trickle down. This is like Reaganomics, baby. It's gonna trickle down.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's gonna start getting into people's mindsets, and now all the short kings are gonna be coming up. It's not gonna be short king summer anymore. It's gonna be short spring, short winter, short summer, short fucking fall
all
too,
season
bitch.
short kings.
The only time you're gonna have off is that 1 week between fall and winter when it's weird. That's it. That's all you tall motherfuckers are gonna have.
So yeah, so you know, I was being honest.
So now it's so interesting because I feel like as I've gotten older, I've become more self-conscious of my height, and I've let go of other self-conscious things. But it's not starting to get to me. It's actually like
You've just become more aware of it.
I've become extremely aware of it as I've gotten older. So it's funny that you say that, like, other than Gus's height, he's really attractive. Other than Gus's height and a few minor other flaws, Gus has a lot of things going for him. She wouldn't even look my way if I was straight.
That is bullshit. If
you couldn't even see me, I'm a whole head taller than you, shorter than you.
Listen, if you approached me at the bar, all right, and was like, "How you looking?"
First of all, you have to be sitting down. Second,
well, Gus, I mean, stand up.
I'll tell you, it's funny because I'll still be in camera and you'll be fully out.
Yeah. But this also, like, imagine us as a couple. Like, hold me. For everyone.
I don't know how to do this.
Look.
I don't know how to do this with a man either, I gotta tell you.
Gus doesn't know how to hold.
If we were a couple, it's the Greek will and Grace. Oh, let's do prom pictures, which means I was trying to go this way.
We both just went butt to butt.
Here. Okay, your butt is on my fucking belly button though.
Yeah, you need a milk crate.
Her butt is literally on my belly button. This is awful. I mean, I literally am getting full neck right now.
So that's way worse than the other way.
This is horrible. I feel awful.
So then, do you want me to just be the man?
Be the man. Be the top. Look at that. Oh, this is so comfy. This is how it should be. This is exactly what this pose is supposed to meant to give, which is, you're cradling my butt. I feel cradled.
I got it.
I feel cradled. I feel warm. I feel held. This way, you don't feel held this way. You feel like you're like.
But my booty's supposed to hold you.
No, it's not. That's not what it is. Your booty is not the anchor. The anchor is the man's crotch.
Exactly.
So
come, let me squat down a
well,
little.
You can't squat down. That ruins the illusion. Anyway, we got to move
go
on
one hip.
We have to,
and then I go down a few inches.
Not one hip. Okay, so other than my height, I'm really attractive. I just want to let you guys know.
But for the record, I did acknowledge the fact that the height thing is like.
No, I appreciate.
you know,
I
like-
appreciate that. It's good. It's refreshing to hear it because I feel it. I feel it. It's out there.
Yeah, no, you're fucking hot, and it's
not
fine.
that I
just
don't.
think-
It's not that I
No.
don't like experience that. You know, like at the gym today, I was like, it was like.
It's a similar thing with women. Like I grew up being like the unibrow girl that was like really tall and like not a little skinny girl, and it's like men want the little tinier, shorter girl, so they feel like man animalistic, you know. And I was walking through heavy-footed through the halls of Greek school.
Heavy-footed.
Heavy-footed. I walk with a heavy foot.
Yeah, I could tell.
You know what I
I
mean?
could tell you're a stomper when
a
you're going out there.
stomper.
Yeah. Yeah. Your apartment. The poor person on the first floor. Are they deaf? I hope they are.
No, I'm very mindful.
No, I'm kidding.
So it's same shit back, you know.
But yeah, I think the makeup will help. I think the makeup is going to make me look a little taller.
No, don't do the makeup.
We'll contour your face to make it elongated.
Yeah, contour my neck so it makes me look an inch taller.
Why don't you wear some like platforms?
I mean, I'm thinking of wearing like Doc Marten, like a nice, not like a platform, but like a nice, you know, a nice platform to it.
I mean, do it for the
A
fashion
comfortable
and because
platform.
like you know, you style, but you got a swagger and a personality.
No.
and
I know
stuff
I'm
like
hot. Don't get me wrong. Listen, camera 1, 2, and 3. I know I'm hot.
that. He knows he's hot.
Yeah, but it's not that.
He's
I know.
just trying to make me feel guilty.
No.
for what I said.
No. I just want to make it clear that Christina, if I was straight, Christina would not hit it. Even though I would change her world. Rock it, in fact. You know what short guys know how to do? Eat pussy. There you go. I said it on this podcast.
My short,
I don't. Not me particularly.
My
Not me.
short kings holler
Yeah.
at me.
Yeah. Short guys have had to work hard their whole life.
I know. They're
Okay?
in the
They've
union.
had to work hard. You know how much work my calves do? Because I'm always having to reach things. I'm always stressed out. Yesterday, I was hooking up with this guy yesterday. We were making out, and the whole time I was on my tippy toes. The whole time. And I do that so often.
He didn't just lift you?
No, he didn't know I was on my tippy toes. He just assumed. He didn't even think about it. He didn't even see it.
The whole time you
Yeah.
walking side by
I
side.
have a friend that wears lifts in all his shoes, and he tells me that when he hooks up with women, he like has a move where he like is making out with them and he pushes them onto the bed and takes off his shoes at the same time so they don't notice the height difference.
Oh man, that fucking sucks.
I know, isn't that
though.
crazy?
But
that's
you know
your
what?
fault.
No, it's not.
It's your fault.
No, it's not. Good for you because
It's your
women
fault because
have had to wear fucking padded
No,
bras
you know what?
and like all the makeup that we had to spend money on and all of these like the freaking the skin tight shit that goes under our dress to look a certain way. So you know what? Even though I don't agree with it, if you have to wear whatever you have to fucking wear, not my problem. Not my fucking problem.
Well, I mean, he's gaslighting these women.
So are the padded bras.
Yeah. I'm sure. I mean, women do kind of gaslight when you wake up and like the full makeup's off and everything, and like everything's off.
Why I can't do that.
And it's a different person. You're like, okay, well, this is.
I purposefully do not put on like fucking lashes and all that shit because I'm like, I want you to know the little gremlin I look like when I wake up. Like close like what?
What kind of gremlin do you look like?
I'm a cute little gremlin.
A cute gremlin.
I'm a cute gremlin.
I don't think that's true.
I am.
I think that's not true.
I am. I'm a cute fucking gremlin that's up at sunrise making coffee, looking at you, being like, "Are you ready to play?"
Okay, well that wasn't cute. That wasn't really cute. D, can you confirm that that wasn't cute? Also, D's on my side today. D also like D doesn't really interrupt the podcast. D interrupting the podcast to be like, Christina, you're delusional.
You
if you go out
guys
with Gus
don't
is
know
really funny.
who I've hooked up with or not.
Listen,
okay?
I don't care.
I have given many different types of humans chances.
First of all, that's such a hot person thing to say. To be like, I've given all these poor, ugly fucking losers.
You are going to twist
all
everything I
these
say
chances.
around.
I've given these ugly, pathetic George Costanza, short, balding, unemployed losers
That
who
is
live with their
bullshit.
mom in Long Island.
Bullshit.
All these chances because you know
No.
what? I'm a humanitarian. I do I write it off in my
I
tab.
have-
I let a short, fat, bald guy finger me once.
Yeah.
It's like I remember that.
Well, yeah.
You guys,
I don't go to the
I'm
food-
not going to be able to win this.
I don't go to the soup kitchen. I just stay at home.
So what? So you're saying because you find me attractive, you think I'm a good-looking woman, that what? I'm a shallow-ass bitch?
The way you look right now is not attractive. I'm like, well, I mean, all I need right now are like, let me take back some of the things I said. You're not really hot. I mean, I would say,
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I can't win women's life. You can't win anything. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Listen, it's just that. I feel the same way though. Like I've hooked up with a lot of people. I've hooked up with like everyone I've hooked up with. If you really looked at them, you'd be like, okay, well, there's not really a type here.
Like looks get you to the front door.
I don't really
but
have a type.
I don't have a type either.
Yeah. I genuinely don't have a type because I feel like I just need to give, those poor balding guys chances too.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna.
Say it.
I'm gonna dig myself into a fucking
Oh,
hole.
because I'm balding? Were you going to say something about me balding next? Oh, other than Gus being short and balding, then, yeah, he's kind of cute. She's going to add an addendum. No. Was it about me balding? Now you have to say it. Now everyone's going to be wondering.
No.
Just say it.
I was gonna be like, well, the short guy does have to give the bald guy a chance.
Why? Why? Because that's intersectionalism? Is that why? For intersectionality, straight guys and bald guys have to band together?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God, I was joking.
I'm kidding. No. It's because usually short guys are the balding guys.
Anyway, okay.
That's really funny, though.
Let the record.
No, Christina, I actually do. I understand what you're saying. Like, if someone as someone that, like, yes, I can get it.
Yeah, of course you can.
It. And so, yeah, it's like if someone that I'm not particularly, like, 100%, like, attracted to looks-wise, like, I could definitely, like, get to know them and then be like, you know what? You're actually really sexy.
That's happened to me many times
Yeah.
because I think we're very used to just, like, just seeing what's there and judging it.
Yeah.
And, of course, everyone has certain tastes. But
Like, I do way better in person than I do on Grindr. Way better. Like, in a bar or, like, a group setting. I can easily, like, oh man, I'm getting numbers.
I get like a weird reverse thing when I'm on like an app. When I finally then meet them in real life, they're like, oh, you're like funny and nice. I'm like, what?
Well, because you are attractive, you are conventionally attractive, so I think people immediately assume that you're going to be dumb. Just to be honest with you.
Or like a bitch. I got a rusty bitch
Right,
face.
like
I get that.
Yeah. Because conventionally attractive people tend to give off a certain vibe of doing favors to people that are uglier than them.
Exactly. We're doing. Listen, how do I write this off in my taxes? Because this is fucking. This is charity.
Well, I have a friend that's like so unbelievably hot, like so conventionally beautifully attractive.
Me. He's talking about me.
No.
He's talking about me.
And he was always like, I don't know. And one day I was like, you're fucking hot. Literally just shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of hot people being like, you're conventionally attractive. Get on the fucking app and just get the thing done. No one cares. Everyone wants to sleep with you. Every single person wants to sleep with you. And he was like surprised to hear it. He was like genuinely shocked. He like took it in as information, and I was like,
well, it's
good, let it absorb.
I think a lot of like
some people need to hear that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm hot. I think I'm interesting looking.
Yeah.
No,
I would agree with that. I
don't think I'm like the you say conventional. Like I don't.
There are conventional attractive things that you have.
Like do you see these?
No, not that.
You see these?
Not that. The hair is conventionally attractive, I would say.
Okay, but so you didn't like it up on the butt.
The body is conventionally like banging.
It wasn't always like this because society was like
tinier
asses.
Society when we were growing up, like it's just interesting because it's like
it changes. I wasn't always a hot girl.
I think like now people are raised with the idea of like it's not just skinny and fat. We're like we were raised with a binary. We were raised with a real binary when it came to bodies, and it was skinny, fat, nothing else. And if you weren't skinny, you were fat. And if you were fat, you weren't skinny. And it was just like a really tough time. It was a tough time. Because
Yeah.
I grew up a chubby kid.
I remember this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it just screws you up.
Yeah.
Because you don't think like, the best advice that someone ever gave me was that they're much older than me, a daddy, if you will. And they have the same body type as me. And they straight up told me that one day, they were like, stop trying to get abs. Stop doing abs. Stop doing ab exercises.
Yeah.
Work
okay.
on building your work on building your shoulders and your back and your upper body so it makes you look like you have abs. Because your body type is not, you're never gonna get abs with your type of body because it's just the way that your fat hangs.
Yeah, not everyone's meant to do the same freaking
But it
thing.
was great advice because it was like, it wasn't like you're ugly the way you are. It was like, no, this is the type of body type you have, and this is
what
how
you should do.
This is what you should do to make your body type look good and also healthy.
Yeah.
And that was great advice. And I wish that everybody had that at an early stage of their lives, to be like when they're going through puberty, to like when they're realizing what their body's gonna look like, someone to step in and be like, hey, a parent, mind you, a parent is a good one, a good parent.
Ethnic parents, listen to this.
Ethnic immigrant parents are not the ones for this. To be like, this is your body type and this is how you should dress and wear and look at your body.
Yeah, I'm still trying to lose 15 pounds.
For what? For what?
Because
I
my
know.
brain is like, oh, I need to be like this skinny. And it's like, my body will never be like that.
No.
And it's like, do the healthy things that are meant for your body shape.
If I have abs, like to maintain that with my body type, it's just gonna be like I'd be like 112 pounds, and I would be eating nothing every day.
I actually once went down to 115 pounds. I'm 5'7".
I was down to 112 at one
but
point.
it was because after a surgery,
Oh.
I tore my ACL playing basketball. Fucking hoops.
Pop, 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 pop. Okay.
And I lost so much liquid, like fluid, during surgery that I just dropped so much. And my jeans were like sweatpants. My mom was like, you look like a kid from a third world country that I didn't feed, Christina.
That's hilarious.
But like, I didn't look well. Like my height and just like my energy and how skinny I was, like, even when I got to like 120, 130, like it didn't. So like, I think that's when I looked at myself and I was like, this doesn't fit me.
Yeah.
And then I started to
Yeah.
learn how to like appreciate my body figure and do the things that are like good for it.
I'm 31 and I am just figuring it out. I'm
Yeah,
just
same.
finally
I'm
like, oh, I should have been
constantly-
working on my shoulders this whole time.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
constantly doing that. So
Yeah. Because when I lived in LA, I was like, I went down to 112 at one point, and that was bad.
you just drinking smoothies all day?
Well, it was right at the point where like my BMI was considered like unhealthy, and I was like, oh, I gotta stop. 'Cause
Oh,
I was,
okay, yeah,
I was,
so you
I
were
was
going
really
through-
going
yeah.
through it. I was going through it. I mean, LA will do that to you. You know, LA would really.
yeah, the moment you land in LA, it's like it's like the scale.
They just start throwing.
here you go.
Well, I had someone in LA I was eating a banana once, and they were like, you know, a banana is just a tube of sugar. And I was like, you've got to be fucking
Well,
kidding me.
also
I
it depends on the
cannot-
stage of the fucking banana.
I
it's
literally
in.
cannot believe that you just told me that.
That's
Like,
what I was told.
bro, I'm not eating chocolate. Leave me alone.
Shove the banana up their ass.
And then I went, actually, it's so, this just reminds me, I went on like a coffee date with this guy, and I used to drink black coffee with 2 pumps of sugar in it. Just 2 pumps.
Just 2 pumps.
Just 2 pumps.
Okay.
And he goes, wow, you really get 2 pumps of sugar in your coffee? And I go, yeah, why? And he goes, wow, that's a lot of sugar. You really shouldn't do that. That's like really unhealthy.
Well, also, you're
And he,
telling
like,
me on
shamed
the
me for
first
it.
fucking date?
He shamed me for it. And I was like, are you kidding me? It was just like things like that that really just stayed with me. And then I just developed a bunch of like really unhealthy eating habits in LA.
Okay, well, the pumps are really bad, actually.
The what?
The pumps of sugar are really bad.
Well, it's so interesting. 'Cause
But
after that, I stopped
the-
having sugar in my coffee.
But who the hell are you to be telling me this?
But it was the way that he said it.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't-
not nice.
It
It's
wasn't
condescending.
at all like it wasn't at all like constructive and nice and like easy
Like, did you know?
Hey, did you know? But it's also like 2 pumps of sugar in like one of my coffees.
You're fine. Do whatever the fuck you
It's
want.
like,
It's all about balance.
Fine, bro. Like,
Jesus
give me a
Christ.
break. Anyway, ever since then, I stopped drinking sugar in my coffee.
Yeah, I'd rather eat my
And it's like,
sugars.
that's crazy. That's literally crazy. I let one fucking person dictate that. And you shouldn't do that in your life. But like,
So are you going to start putting sugar in your coffee again?
no, I actually really like the black coffee now. I've gotten older
right.
and more miserable. So I don't know. Now I hate sugar in my coffee. And he ruined it for me. You gotta fix this.
The Doyle.
But anyway, LA will do that. LA will do that.
Yeah.
I got really thin and it was awful. And then my mom told me, she was like, "You look terrible. You look sick."
Yes, you look sick. Moms. They're
Yeah.
like, you're too skinny.
Yeah, yeah.
You're sick. You're too fat.
You're too fat. You're fat. You
You're
don't
fat.
realize it from your clothes. They don't fit you anymore. She said that to me once. It was brutal. It was brutal.
Oh, man. What you been up to? Have you missed me?
Have I missed you? I missed you so much. You were in Greece.
I was in Greece.
You were in Greece.
Living
How was
my
Greece?
life. It was amazing.
Tell me about Greece.
It was beautiful.
You had a funny carbonara story to tell us.
Yo, people in Greece love carbonara.
Yeah, carbonara's really popular.
Carbonara is a freaking thing. So
It's really popular, yeah.
So I swear to God. So I remember like growing up, like my father would be like carbonara, whatever, fine. Didn't think anything of it. I'm in Greece, and I like to like, of course, I can.
Greeks love zabon. That's the thing.
Zabon metiri.
Zabon
is the
metiri.
best.
They love zabon, and carbonara is just zabon.
I know, but like.
Zabon is ham, like sliced
Oh yeah,
ham.
that's right. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. But specifically carbonara. It's
Yeah.
like so. I was walking down the village, and I like talking to just people, being like, "Hey, how are you?" And they're like, "Oh, you're from here." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, blah blah blah." They know me, and I'm like, "Hey, where's somewhere around here? Something new?" Like I could Google shit, but like sometimes I like the locals tell me where to go.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, there's a souvlaki. Go this way." I'm like, "Oh, I just ate souvlaki. I want something a little different." And the guy's like, "Listen to me. You're going to go down 20 kilometers, and there's a perfect place for the best carbonara you will eat in your entire life." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." I go down. Next day, I'm on like Hinge, because I did Hinge on Greece just to see what's up. Connected with a chef. "I'll make you a carbonara."
Everyone with their carbonara, baby.
So I tell my friend out there that I met up with, she's a director, and I'm telling her this, and she's like, "Christina, this is not a thing. No one in Greece likes carbonara. They would say, like a regular pasta, you macaronada."
She's not right. Because
And-
listen, when
and I'm
when
like-
I go to Greece, I've noticed the carbonara
Listen,
craze.
and
It's
I'm like-
everywhere you go.
And I'm like, "No way." I'm like, "This is a thing, I promise you." So we're in the bar, the server is there, and she turns around and asks him, and she's like, in Greek, she's like, "Okay, if you had to pick a pasta, you're going out to eat, what pasta?" And as he's holding the drink, he's like, "Carbonara."
Carbonara.
I flipped my shit.
Of course it is.
Then someone slid into my DMs, like talking a little bit, being flirtatious. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to Kerkira." And he's like, "Oh, I love Kerkira. I could tell you where to get the best carbonara."
Shut up.
from
No
there."
way. No way.
I swear to God.
I don't eat pasta without red sauce. Like I love a red sauce, but I love
A
carbonara.
carbonara
I
slaps,
love a carbonara.
okay? And I'm-
Did you have carbonara while you were
So,
there?
wait
You
for it.
still haven't had it yet at this point? At this point, you haven't had your carbonara.
So now I'm like, because I was bouncing around a lot. I was like seeing friends and family. I was doing a lot of
Whatever.
work.
Make excuses.
Also, I just kept on eating like souvlaki and paidakia. Like that's all I wanted.
Like, I know. I love the meat.
But then I
It's so good there.
realized, like the day before leaving, I was like, "Shit, I haven't had a carbonara."
Carbonara.
And now I go into a gas station.
Not a gas station.
Gas station
I go into a gas station, look to my right, and find carbonara to go.
No, it's carbonara to go. Pasta snack pot.
Look at this.
Η υπόσχεσή μας, χωρίς τεχνητά
Do you know how to read Greek?
This is hard words. Γεύσεις, χωρίς τεχνητές χρωστικές.
So, like literally, like in the gas station,
I
by
love
the snacks.
This is this is
Look
like
at this.
ramen. They have these like
Yeah.
ramen things. Is it? Oh my god, it looks good.
It's carbonara.
Have you had that?
So no, I didn't want to open it yet.
You waited to hear?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I like how you got told where the best carbonara is in Athens and you didn't go.
I know.
That's like the craziest part of the story.
I
with
know,
me.
but I didn't want. I wasn't in the mood for pasta and
Well,
carbonara.
my introduction to carbonara was
I'll
that like
eat it in the
I
summer
went to
when I go
Greece
back.
one summer and we went to like go hang out with my dad's friends. And my dad wasn't with us. It was me and my brother and we went to go to my dad's friend's house and they had like a little beach house. And we went to their beach house and they made us lunch.
Okay.
And she made carbonara. And I was like, I've never had this and we're on the beach and I don't really want carbonara and it was the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. It was literally the best thing I've ever
Carbonara,
eaten in my
man.
life.
It
was
really
so
is.
good.
Greeks love carbonara.
It was, I lost my shit. It was so
I'm
good.
gonna learn how to make it.
Well, you have the pasta snack pot.
I have the- I'm
right
gonna-
there. A pasta snack pot. 5 minutes, it's ready.
5 minutes. I can't get over it. And I was just like, man, I didn't get carbonara here. I was like, oh well, whatever. And then I turned, and then this thing is there.
That is so funny.
And
I
then
love that.
and then I sent it to my director friend, and she died laughing. I was like, this is a thing.
I love that. No, you always see carbonara on menus. It's
Yeah.
really insane. Yeah.
Safao mia carbonara. Yeah, so Greece was great. A lot of quality time with my parents.
Yeah.
Hinge was interesting.
How so?
It was just, it's like the,
How so?
you know the thing on Hinge in the States when it's like, I don't know how it is for like men, but like women were like, why is every photo of you with glasses on? Who are you? Like, I can't tell who you are.
Yeah, I hate that. I always, because then the thing is, I'll ask for like a face picture, and they'll be like, "It is a face picture."
I'm like, no, I can't see your eyes.
With sunglasses on is not a face picture.
I don't-
You in a mirror backed up is not a face picture.
No. So, but the equivalent in Greece to that is not glasses, but it would be men and their silhouette off like in a sunset.
You in a silhouette is not a face picture.
So I'm just like, cool sunset and sunrise, but I can't see you.
I can't see you. It's
I
so
can't
annoying.
see
It's
you.
so annoying. So annoying.
So yeah, that I found that really funny.
Wow. I just sat in my room in silence waiting for you to get back.
You missed me.
I was in darkness. I didn't even turn the lights on.
No one else was worthy
I lit a
enough to
candle.
hang out with.
I lit one of those big like Jesus candles, and it literally burned. And when it stopped burning was when Christina landed. That's what I did.
You know
I
why?
just sat there and I watched it the whole time.
Because I'm the center of your world.
You are the center of my world. No, I mean I went to LA, I went to Detroit, I went to Boston.
Comedy.
I've been around, yeah. I filmed my set for Comedy
How was
Central.
it?
Comedy Central was great. Comedy Central was awesome. I killed it.
I'm so proud of
I
you.
crushed it. I'm so proud of what I did, I think.
Good for you.
Like, I mean, obviously that'll change when I watch it, and I'm like, I hate
I hate
myself. I
myself.
hate everything about myself. Why do I look like that?
That sounds
I'm ugly.
accurate.
Yeah, I'll finally be like, oh, now I see what Christina was talking about. I'm short and I'm balding. And but no, I think in my brain yeah.
Good
I
for you.
I
I'm
had
proud
such
of you.
a great time.
I know you killed it.
Yeah. So I'm so happy because that's gonna come out soon, probably in March. So I want a sugar mama. You're my sugar mama.
This seems right.
This seems right. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Even though you wouldn't date me.
Motherfucker. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
No, you heard
She
the
wouldn't
end of
date
it.
you, but she'd bone you, which is good, I guess.
See, you're welcome.
Okay, first of all, I would bone you.
You.
Okay, I would rock your world. You'd be walking around like.
What was that?
You'd be walking around like.
What was that move you just
You'd
did?
be walking around like
Like a high penguin.
after I'm done with you.
Go pour me more coffee.
I've hooked up with guys, and then they'll get home, and the second they get home, they'll be like, "That was fun. Let's do it again." So.
I didn't say that is not true. Whatever you need.
Whatever I need, she goes. That's hilarious. All right, we should wrap this up. We should
Yes.
wrap this up. Miss Carbonara over here. Because I want to eat some of this. I want to have it. It takes
Like,
5 minutes. Is there-
Comment, subscribe, and tell us if you like carbonara too.
This is 1,000 calories?
What?
No. It's just 300. No.
You
No,
don't know
it's-
how to read. Welcome to the neighborhood.
You don't know how to read. Welcome to the neighborhood. He's short. He's balding. He doesn't know how to read. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?